Good morning, guys. It's Mark with Red Star Loft, giving you a quick little update. So, it's been an eventful few days here, to say the least. A little bit of a good news, bad news situation, I guess. So after my second toss that I posted from the 3.12 miles that I did, it went fairly good. Most of the birds did get home within about half hour, which is still, 15 minutes after me. There were a couple that came home, a few hours later, but for the most part, they all came within a reasonable time frame. And not only did all the birds that I let out come back, but that same evening, that white one up there from the first toss that I told you guys was flying around the loft and then disappeared, he came back too. So, 15 out of 14 came back on the second toss, which is great news. So I'm gonna take him back to the same spot and let him out again. Just my only issue now is time. I used to have a lot more time a couple of weeks ago, but my wife went back to work, and now I watch my son in the mornings until the grandma comes over to watch him, which is just a little bit before I go to work. So now time is the issue, but we'll figure something out. Anyways, what happened was I told you guys that I let the other birds out too. I took the ones that have been out already a bunch of times. I took those for a toss, and the ones that have never been out before, I let them out. And I told you how they basically flew out and for the most part disappeared, went into the trees and whatnot. And after 20 minutes or so, they all conveniently reconvened there on the roof on that section. And they were all up there, and I was watching them. And then, as my luck would have it, straight out of that tree, hawks swooped up. They were all sitting in a group right there, so it wasn't even that hard. You don't even have to aim to catch something. Hawk swept in and definitely caught one of the blue bars. And I'm starting to think, unfortunately, that it was one of my Mona Lisa ones that came from that little loft over there, because one of them is back, but the other one is not. And it was definitely a blue bar that it caught, but most of the ones that I released were blue bars, so who knows. Anyways, the hawk swept in and grabbed them and just took off that way into the woods. And yeah, all of the other ones just disappeared. And I don't know, all day, I don't think I've seen a single one of them. Couple of them trickled in into the evening, and then some more of them came back yesterday. So right now I have, after that incident, I have 4 birds missing, including the one that got swept up by a hawk. So the one that the hawk got, plus 3 birds that have disappeared after the initial panic. So, the toss went great, but the first release for these guys didn't go so great. So I am gonna do it a little bit different next time. And I'm not gonna, have those 2 things take place on the same day. And yeah, I'm really bummed out about one of the Mona Lisas that's not back, and I'm really bummed out about the silver one that I had that isn't back either. That's its nestmate right there that came back, that blue bar. But the silver is unfortunately not back, so that's a little bit of a bummer. But this side's not gonna stay missing any pigeons, that's for sure, because I'm about to take these guys, these young, and move them over. So that's 7 more for that side. So let me. This guy's friendly with me. This guy's actually really friendly with me. Hey, buddy. Trying to get the focus here. So yeah, there's 7. I hate the focus on this camera. It pisses me off so much. There's 7 birds right here. There's this one. So I'm just gonna move them on over to this side. Oh, Jesus. Really hard to do anything with one hand. I would like to be able to catch them all and show them to you. There's the black and white one. One day I thought it was blue, the next day it was black, so go on. Sorry if the camera's all over the place, I'll try to keep it a little sturdier, or maybe I can shove it in here somewhere. Let me see what that looks like. Oh, okay, that's much better. So yeah, let me catch the remaining few. It's the black one. Hope I'm in the right. That's the third one. That's number 3. We got 4 more. This is the oldest of that bunch. Real pretty too. I just hope this focus isn't messed up. It's mostly red. So that's number 4. It's kind of a coincidence that it's called Red Star Loft and that most of my birds are red. That wasn't really the intention. That's just how a lot of them turned out. There's number 5, is it? 5, yeah. Another red, but it's like a red bar or whatever you would call these. This is one of the ones that I was most excited for because I didn't have any besides that one showbird. But it's a blue check, so real feisty, always the hardest to catch. And one more left. Another red, as you might have imagined. Not as red as the last one, but pretty guy nonetheless. God, I hope the focus isn't off. So that's all 7 of them. They've been moved and transferred. So, yeah, we're back up to what I had plenty. Whoa, that one is missing a lot of tail feathers. I'm not sure if you guys saw it, but he might have been involved in a scuffle too because his tail is missing 3 or 4 feathers at least, right down the middle. This guy right here. So yeah, I'm just gonna take it easy the next couple days. It's kind of been rainy and nasty. I'll give him a few days at least to recuperate and to relax. And what happened to your tail? I wish I would know. But anyways, so 24 I said, or 25 plus 7, no, 24 plus 7, so we're at 31. So but yeah, that's about it, guys. Just wanted to let you know how the last toss went. So here we are. I'm gonna go check out that guy's tail and see if he has any other injuries on him, and I will catch up with you later. Have a good one.